couple times it looked like James Ross and both of your linebackers actually hit the gap or knew the play before you even started. Were those called run blitzes? It was like I think a double A gap
No,
blitz.
I think that's experience. I think that's now seeing, okay, this is what that they're showing us, and should be what it is. And then the other thing that I was happy with the number of the linebackers is, in the past when a team runs a play action pass, it looks like a run, it looks like a blitz, and we don't get out of there. I think our guys came downhill, they saw it was pass and got out of there. You know, so they're taking the next step now in becoming total linebackers.
So did they make those calls pre-snap?
They didn't blitz. They weren't blitzes. That was just them reacting to the play. Because the only way you would know if it was a blitz or not is most of the time is if the guy did pass and they were coming into the line of scrimmage. But no, I think those were some just very good reactions by them.
Greg, you've talked a lot about having a Michigan defense. Is this the closest you felt in 3 years to having that?
No, I mean we're not a Michigan defense yet. We're a Michigan defense trying to. The effort, the belief in what we believe in, the work ethic, the pursuit to the football, that's Michigan defense. They're there right now. Now, being strong, being physical every play, being better at technique, when they put that with their wanting to right now, Angelique, then you're going to say, okay, we're closer to a Michigan defense now. But they're really trying to do that. And I think for the first time, every man in there knows what that means when you say we got to be a Michigan defense. I think they're starting to understand that better and better.
We talked a lot about the redshirt freshman at strong side end, but Keith Heisman was the one that ran over the ones on Saturday. What has he done this spring to take a step forward?
I think his technique day to day has been the best. You know, all of them. I mean, Matt Goten showed some good things in there. Chris Wormley showed that he is back from the knee. You know, I think, Tom Strobel is a guy we're very, very happy with at the end of spring, because here's a guy that plays the 5 technique, and because of an injury, we moved into the 3. And when you have a really, really good defensive front, you can move a guy like that, and it's not a panic. It's okay, I've paid attention, I understand what I'm supposed to do, and it gives you flexibility. And so I think all those kids that were 5 techniques, this summer's huge now. For a group, the D linemen, the summer is as big as it ever gets, because they not only have to improve their technique, but they've got to become as strong as they can in a 2.5-month period. And how strong they become and how much better they become on their technique this summer, then you're going to find out what they're at in the fall.
You had Monty Thomas playing a lot at the nickel position. Is that because you like his skill set there, or is it because of depth issues?
That position for our defense has to be able to be a blitzer. And he really shows that is something he's going to be able to do very well. And he's a very conscientious young man. And for a guy to come that should have been at his prom to be here the whole time, and him to pick it up like he did. Monty Thomas had a very, very good spring for a young freshman.
Do you think he's physically ready to contribute in the fall?
He's definitely physically ready. He's very, very fast, and he's a young man that it's not too big for him. You know, he comes in every day, and you correct him, he doesn't go in a tank. He immediately says, okay, what do I have to do? And very seldom does he do it wrong again. You know, and he's a guy that this summer again continues to do what he's doing, but we've been very happy with him.
Is he a guy that maybe see him in the fall?
Based on the spring, you know, you're going to see a guy that's heading in the right direction to be there quite a bit in the fall.
Courtney Avery took the majority of the snaps at that nickel spot last year.
Do you like him specifically at cornerback now, or is he going to still factor into that?
What it allows a guy to do, like Courtney, is to just become as good as he can be at one position. And then he will go ahead and work as a backup at that, or whoever becomes that nickel. But to have a guy like DeMonte to be able to say, okay, this is where, it also helps DeMonte. Now he doesn't have to work at the safety, the corner, till we find out where he should play, and he can work at one position. So the two guys that help both of them.